Hello everyone, this computer build is simple for those who want to start a home project of making their own media/file server. Though in this video I'll show only components and build process of hardware side of things for this server only. I will not show configuration side of things in servers. This will be the material for following videos. At the moment you can see my server unboxed and the first impressions, although this is not a server yet, but rather a regular PC. Do mind that this specific PC is a refurbished one for a budget purpose. You have to keep in mind some things when you are buying a refurbished PC. First, you have to lower your expectations and so do your research before buying these PCs. So first surprise for me was discovering that there was only 3 SATA slots and 2 RAM slots. So thankfully this wasn't an issue for me because the computer specification was good enough for me. I will not discuss prices because there is no real meaning of that. First, region and time differences can influence prices that can fluctuate so much. However, this build is a budget conscious and therefore you can customize or even upgrade easily any parts. In this section you can see PCI Express expansion card, which adds additional 4 SATA ports, which was quite important for me. If you're interested in getting specifically this card, I will add description under the video. But you can use any expansion card with additional SATA ports. In here you can see how easy it is to operate in this case. This is quite important for maintenance reasons. Additionally, under the hard drive shroud you can see one of the hard drives is sitting upside down in case. This is how I got 4 hard drives and 1 SSD in this case, instead of other builds that are similar. As you can see, I'm not too worried about positioning SSD. Reason for that is simple, there is no moving parts in it, so I just shoved it any free place in the case that I couldn't find. This part you can see the front side USB and audio jack ports are lying in the middle of case. I fixed this later on by reorienting right angle wires that were interfering with one of my hard drives. A surprising thing for me was that cooling capabilities of this PC is more than enough and noise levels are below ambient noise in the room. And again you can see that there is 2 RAM slots instead of 4. In this section you can see removing a CD drive. I was not planning to use it, so I replaced it with additional hard drive. This is the 4th place for my hard drives in this PC. By removing CD-ROM drive, it reveals metal bracket that needs to be cut off, which you can see in here. This is how hard drive enclosure looks like when it's in upright position. I really like how easy it is to operate in this computer. If you're willing to remove hard drive enclosure, there is some knobs which are quite stiff. You have to press it and hold it right here, and then you can remove hard drive cage. This is how hard drive enclosure looks when it's removed from computer. There is some toolless solutions for ejecting hard drives. And in here you can see how hard drive enclosure looks without hard drives attached. I'm using some rubber grommets for my hard drives for some vibration dampening. It's quite important for any mechanical hard drives, especially if there are plenty of those, because if they are working in unison, they can interfere with each other. Although the hard drives in this build are regular PC hard drives, so keep that in mind. The failure rates of those hard drives will be higher than the server grade hard drives. These are SMR drives. It wasn't an issue for me, but just keep that in mind. And the cables you see are SATA splitters for power. This PC is using 240 watts, so I realized this won't be an issue for me. Now you can see some cheap solution for dampening material for one of the hard drives. This is a PATA cable wrapped in electric tape and pressure fit, so the drive won't move freely anymore. Reason for that is obvious. After removing CD-ROM, there were no place to fix the drive. Maybe not the best solution, but it's working, and if you have any better ideas, feel free to comment below. Obvious question is why not to go with pre-built NAS. With this build, cost reduction for me was 3 times, and I have a better upgradability. Okay, in a recap, you are buying refurbished PC, adding 4 hard drives, and buying additional expansion card for additional SATA ports. And this is look from the outside. Small, compact and quiet PC. Thank you for watching.